a crazy original art weekend headlined by Comic Art Fans Comic Art Live event. And yeah, we're doing an unboxing tonight. It is Saturday night. This is Felix Comic Art Unboxing Art Show episode 38. And we got a big show for you tonight. Literally, we're going to have the biggest package we've ever opened on this show. It's going to contain a 24 by 36 monster. This isn't like Al Capone's vault because I know there's something in there. And can't wait to open it up. And we got a bunch of other packages, including packages from artists we don't normally get art from, that we haven't gotten art from in a while. So yeah, we're about to get started. Yams, give me the comments.
There we go.
Okay, let's see who's in the chat. We have Olivier F. He says, sorry, too late for me. Bad Bear Comics, Jason Williams, Paul Pack, Sebastian, Adil Alamon, Sonny Chan, Jackson Pollock, Mike Sitchi, Takuya Nobu, Brian P., Nathan Chatham, Stacy DeLong, Keith Kamikawa, my boy Keith. We've been working on some awesome original art catalogs, which you've seen if you follow me on social media. You'll learn more about them later as well in the newsletter. Very exciting. Pat L. Hey, Pat. Marcus Way, of course. Dave Elliott, Anthony Morris. And yeah, like I said, we got a big show tonight. Hope you guys have been having a good Comic Art Live. Anybody Comic Art Fans Live, CAF Live, whatever it's called. But you guys get anything cool? You get any art? Hope you have been having a fun weekend. Let's see. Jason Williams says, been looking forward to my Aaron Conley commission, hoping to get a peek tonight. Jason, we shall see. We shall see. And I'm going to be opening up something to share with you guys, an unboxing of something I got. And this is, you don't have to guess because I'm telling you right now, this is from Heritage. And as to what's in here, your guess is as good as mine because I don't remember. I mean, maybe this is a catalog. Did I get something? I honestly don't remember. I have gotten a couple of big things from Heritage that I've shared with you on the last couple of unboxings, but this, it's probably not anything big. I have no memory, but I'm about to find out. This has been sitting, waiting for this unboxing for a few weeks, so. Oh, okay, cool. Now I remember. Because there's the invoice, and when you see it, you'll go, of course, because I'm a big fan of this artist. I'm a big fan of this title, big fan of this character, but mostly the creator. Pat L says more Nexus. No, Pat L, but it is. Good guess though, Pat. Nexus I would have remembered. This I should have remembered, except it is a Goon page from, again, one of my favorite series, my all-time favorite series. And this is a page from issue 11. Mostly very delicate pencils. And some wash and some ink. But a fun Eric Powell Goon page. So you also got guesses for Frank Miller, Preacher, Chris Ware. It's Eric Powell, everyone. I have a lot of Goon art. I have had a lot of Goon art over the course of refining, upgrading. I've let a lot of the pages go, but I saw this one on Heritage. I think it might have been a weekly auction. And it wasn't too bad, so I went for it and very happy to have it. Okay, and those of you who follow me on Instagram know that a couple weeks ago I was in Italy. I was in Italy for Napoli Comic Con, which is with Luca one of the two biggest shows in Italy and probably that part of Europe. I went there with artists Felipe Andrade, Nick Stragata, James Harren, who were all there in support of their publishers. And for Nick, he was there to launch Absolute Batman. It was a big deal. Scott Snyder was there as well. And I just want to say, fantastic show. I mean, really one of the best organized shows I've ever been to. The people, from the fans to the organizers to the staff, were fantastic. The publishers, especially Salda Press, who is the main publisher of Image Comics in Italy, wonderful. I can't praise them enough, and I really thank them for their hospitality. The show itself was huge. Not San Diego huge, but it was packed. Now, would I recommend the show if you're coming from the States? Probably not. If you're in Italy, you absolutely must go. Is it worth the effort to go if you are traveling from overseas? Not really, because in terms unless you want to go for European comics, there really is no need. I mean, it's all the comics are in Italian. You want your comics in English. So anyway, still had a great time. And if you are in Italy, you should go. But the benefit of going is I got to meet up with Felipe, Nick, and James, and I was able to pick up art directly from Felipe and Nick. So I'm going to share some of that with you here. It's not an unboxing, but it is an unveiling. First look at some really cool art. I can't show you all of it because the comics aren't out yet, but I'll show you some of it. If you go on Google, you'll see that DC just released the cover and the first few pages of New Gods #6, which is written by Ram V, who is, of course, Felipe's frequent collaborator. They just did The Many Deaths of Layla Starr a few years ago, followed up with Rare Flavors, which has been nominated for 4 Eisners this year. Very, very acclaimed creative duo. Ram V is the writer of New Gods now at DC, and Felipe joined him for an issue that is New Gods #6. This will be the cover. And I really wanted to share this because Felipe decided to paint it, paint the entire issue, starting with the cover. Always pushing himself, always challenging himself. And it was super fun because on one of the nights when everyone else was, partying at the bars, Felipe, Nick, and James, we all just sat down. They looked over everyone's art and got to share and critique and just ooh and ah. I mean, there's nothing like seeing the original art in person. This is new. So this is New Gods, and this will be a story revolving around Black Racer. So these pages are just beautiful. Okay, one more page, guys. One more page, and not just one more page, 2 pages, a DPS. What better place to end the preview? Check out that DPS. We got more people joining us. Welcome, everyone. Got Noam Polian, who says he spends way too much in Heritage, as do we all. Yo Curry, hey yo, Yo's here. Michael T, Comic Book Yard, Bruce Lai, Ron Lim, Timothy Guerrero, Schizoid, Rogue Collecting, Teddy M. And you all have nice things to say. Randy is impressive. Eisner level book, gorgeous, holy cow. Felipe on New Gods, hell yeah. Insane, amazing. Nathan, that's from Nathan Chatham. Hello, Nathan. Athenium Comic Art, my buddy Sean. Hey, Sean. Comic Book Yard. Reba J says, these are beautiful. You know, Reba, I figured you would appreciate this. So there you go. There you go. Next up, this one's a biggie, guys. This is Absolute Batman number 9. Absolute Batman number 8 just came out this week. This will come out in a month, and they're really building this up. DC's making a big deal out of it. It's the start of a new arc. I'm not sure how the trades are going to work out, but this will probably kick off a trade. And it's a big one. It's the introduction of Absolute Bane. And they teased this image a while back, and the creator of Bane, Graham Nolan, not happy, more or less lost his shit, called it an abomination, just absolutely hated it, which everyone has a right to their opinion. I'm sorry he feels that way, but I'll be even sorrier for him when this book comes out. And you know, when this book comes out, someone please do a welfare check on Graham Nolan. You know, make sure he hadn't killed over. This is nothing. We're going to get into it. Yep, this is our first look at Bane. This is the first appearance of Bane in the book, and Bane doing very Bane things. I enjoyed this little panel right here. We'll see if DC lets this one go through. And this is just the beginning. It gets crazier. Another double base splash, and maybe this is where we should end it. To give you a taste of what's to come, and you may be wondering, well, what am I looking at? What the hell is that? It's a double base splash, but what is it? Zoom in on this right here. See if you can, yeah, and that's it. That's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get. But Absolute Batman number 9, guys. Make sure you grab it at your store. This art is gonna be, it's gonna be hot. I got people already asking about it complete. We'll see if it goes complete. If it goes complete, it goes complete. If it doesn't, you all have a shot at the pages, and there are a lot of great pages in there. Double page splashes, full page splashes, a couple of other first appearances that Scott has already teased, but hasn't mentioned who they are. Now I can tell you who they are, but there's not. So it's not just Bane first appearance in Absolute Batman 9. There are a couple other ones too. Okay, we got more people in the room. People are trickling in. Scott Goodwin, hello. Max Machado, Comic Book Yard, Bad Bear Comics, DJ Convoy, Ollie Yang. Ollie Yang says aloha from Hawaii. I just had a phone conversation with Ollie. Ollie, glad you could join us. And Ben, thanks so much, Ben. So I mentioned earlier, we have been working on original art catalogs. They're just fun. It's a fun little gift we created to give away with our limited edition prints, which we have been doing for our conventions. And this year we'll be doing one for Absolute Batman. This is the Absolute Batman original art catalog, which we actually did. This is so this is 1A. The first version had a different cover, but we've since refined it, printed it on different paper stocks. We think the art is sharper on this paper stock. Now this isn't just the art reproduced in black and white. These are color scans. So this is a mini manga-sized artist edition. This is a replica of all the original art, but in a cool manga-sized book format. And yeah, this is not for sale. It's free. You get the print. We give it to you. That's Absolute Batman. Then we follow that up with Doom, our Doom original art catalog by Sanford Green. The one shot of the year for 2024, in my opinion, and an all-time Doom story. As a matter of fact, Robert Downey Jr., who's slated to play Doom in the upcoming MCU movies, shared his desk shot in preparation for playing the character. And what was the comic sitting on the desk? Sanford's Doom. And I called this when they revealed Robert Downey Jr., when they announced his casting as Doom at San Diego Comic-Con last year, that Sanford's Doom is going to play some part in the story. Now, will they follow it exactly? I don't know. But the basic idea of Galactus becoming an existential threat to the rest of the Marvel Universe, and who is best equipped to take him on? Doom. But Doom knows he can't take him on by himself, so he gathers all the heroes. This isn't a spoiler, by the way. I mean, you really should have read this by now. This is a fucking classic. To take on Doom. So when you cast RDJ as Doom, he can't be purely a bad guy. And we all know these movies lead to these giant Endgame, Infinity War extravaganzas. And it's all right here, guys. It's all right here in Sanford's Doom. So
Timothy Guerrero wants to know how we get that one.
Get a print. Get a print. There, we have a Doom print coming out, and the shows that they'll be available at will be Heroes, San Diego, New York, and we're setting aside a few for online orders, but there won't be many. And we just did the Batman one at our last Absolute Batman drop, and it went like that. So if you can pick it up at a show, that's what I advise. But Doom, Sanford's Doom just got put out in a beautiful Treasury edition. Grab that at your shop. It's gorgeous. And here is the latest one. Daniel Warren Johnson's The Short Stories Original Art Catalog. We have decided to collect all the art from the short stories he's done for Marvel and DC the past few years. All stories that have been met with great acclaim, even nominated for Eisners. And I think Dan has really mastered this short story format. I mean, each and every one of them is perfect. They're just, complete. 8 pages, 10 pages, doesn't matter. It tells a complete self-contained story. Fantastic work by Dan. We decided to use the Wolverine number 400 cover as the cover to this and really showcase that art for a specific reason. If you look at his art, his regular panel pages, I mean, they're cool, they kick ass, but then you compare them to the commissions, there's a difference. I mean, he spends a lot of time on the commissions to make them really nice standalone pieces of art that you can frame and hang up. The pages serve a function. They're there to tell a story. They don't need to look perfect. The commissions, though, yeah, he definitely takes his time with them. And so I said to him one time, what if you did a comic the way you draw your short stories? That would be amazing. The way you draw your commissions. And he said, it's not the same thing. And he didn't think he could do it because it was too labor intensive, too time consuming. Well, for Wolverine, he did it. I mean, I held these pages in my hands, and they are commission level. He leveled up on these pages, and it's a great story. And it's an all-time, look at that cover. That to me is an all-time Wolverine cover. And I've already seen people starting to do commissions based on this, this crazed, vengeful samurai look, even with the battle mask. So yeah, I think if you were in our chat from a few weeks ago, someone asked me how much it cost when we sold it complete, and I said the price. It was $90,000, and some people were like, "Oh my God, that's too much. That's crazy." Well, it's crazy. I'm not going to say it's not crazy, but it's also the price. Someone's more than willing to pay it, and it's not based on nothing. A couple of years ago, we sold this Darth Vader story complete for $60,000, and there was no cover to this. the Wolverine story comes with a cover. You can decide if it was worth it or not. Yeah, I agree. It's a crazy price. But someone paid it. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, this is the original art catalog. We've got the print, which is also this same Wolverine image, and that'll be available at Heroes, San Diego, New York, and also set a few aside for online. All the prints are limited to 100 copies each. That is it. So yeah, we wanted to make it a special deal, so you get this too along with it. The prints are oversized 13 by 19. They're printed on really nice art paper, heavy textured art paper with deckled edges. They think they look great. They're perfectly suitable for framing. You wouldn't even know that they're not original art because they, like the books, we want to replicate the original art look. Okay, we got anyone else coming into the audience? We have Steve Mussolino, TAMD1, who's my buddy Tariq. Dan Tancredi, Dan T, all right. Dan Tancredi, what happened? Aren't you bootlegging with a habit? And he says, you'd have to pay me a lot to give up my DWG John Wick commission. A lot. Yeah, you know what? You should get a lot because Dan's not doing commissions anymore. He just doesn't have time. He actually still owes a few, and he will do those. But no, otherwise, yeah, unfortunately, he just does not have the time anymore to do it. Okay, let's get to our first package. Again, just stay there. I'm gonna grab it. I'll grab it. Hey, guys, I'm pushing some packages over.
Holy bajoli.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. That is a big one. And as a matter of fact, we're not opening this one up yet, but I will give you a peek. It's basically, it's like something you get a bicycle in. I don't know, you guys, let me take a look at this thing. I'm sure it completely fills out that frame on YouTube. But just to give you an idea, the size of this mofo, this is a FedEx box. So anyway, yeah, this is like, right, when you get a bike, it comes in a giant ass box like that. Holy shit, it's huge. All right, stay there. Be careful here. Knock stuff over. All right, so you guys have that to look forward to, and I'm going to tell you right now, I am saving that one for last. Okay, let's see, what am I open first? All right. Take a look. This is your standard size package. It's not a FedEx box. You can see someone shipped it flat. I'm going to cover up the name. It says Express Post, so you know it's probably not from the U.S. So let's go. Start guessing. Darrington, Stegman, Mooneyham, Sherman, Harren, Green, Craig, Bertram, Conley, Bergara, Hayden Sherman, Takar. I've not gotten anything from this fellow, in quite some time, and it's coming from somewhere else. Yeah, let's say Canada. Takara, Pope, Huddleston, Green, Bilquist, Yuko, Skroce, good guess, but no. Evely, Dragata, Green, Bertram, West Craig, O'Malley, Rossmo, Shimizu, Bergara, Yuko, McNiven, Moore, Nick, NIC, good. I know you meant Nick Klein, but no. Felipe Andrade, Pope, O'Malley, Imminent, Dan T, put down Dan T as a winner. This is from Stuart Imminent. Good job, Dan T. Good job, Dan T. And when I say we haven't, it's a rarity. Yeah, I think this is what, episode 38. You guys can go back. I think we've gotten one package from Stuart out of 38 episodes, so that gives you an idea. We do not get art from Stuart often. And it's not really a surprise. Stuart has been taking the last couple of years off. He's been working nonstop for 30 years, and he deserves a break. And he'll figure out what his next move is. I think he will be doing more comics, but just taking time off. So I am curious as to what this is as well. The last thing he did was the Magic Order 2 with Mark Miller. And we sold all that art. As a matter of fact, every issue of that art sold complete. I gotta be a little careful here. Hang on a second. Make sure I don't cut into anything. All right. I feel a little bad about this one because this came in, this has been sitting probably the longest. I did that unboxing a couple months ago in March. Like the day after I did that unboxing, this came in, so I just missed it. But we have saved it all this time to have it on the show so we can open up with everyone here. Sebastian says maybe Avengers covers, maybe. I think I got all those from him already. I think I've had them up in the various cover drops over the last few years. Okay, you know what? There might be actually something here I can't show. But let me take a look. Oh shit! Sketches. Oh boy, this. This is rather haphazardly packed, I'm afraid. So there are a lot of sketches in here, which is great news for you guys. But I have to make sure. Let's try and keep them organized. But this is something called Sharky versus Space Bandits, and it's a cover. To what? I don't know. But look, this is what fell out. A big pile of sketches. And when Stuart has his cover gigs, he'll have a lot of thumbnails and prelims and just to work out his ideas. And these are fantastic, and they're all signed. And these are always very affordable. So we have a whole bunch of these coming up. That'll be great. That'll be great. Look for it in probably San Diego Felix Con. Yes, San Diego Felix Con, which is our giant week-long online art event. The precursor to CAF Live, you might say. This will be our 6th year doing it. We've already got plans for it. We have a t-shirt made up for it, just like we do every year. It's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. Happening in late June, early July, around that time. So just stay tuned for that. Here's another cover. Sharky versus Space Bandits. I do not know what this is. And these are probably story pages. Yeah, looks like a prelim. Character designs. Space Bandits was a Miller Scalera book. Thank you, Dan T. Thank you. So more art from Miller. Cool. Wow, he's done a lot of these covers. Alrighty, there you go. Some new art from Miller. Look for it in upcoming new art from Stuart for Miller, and look for it upcoming cover drop events, or maybe I'll do an all Stuart event. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay. Or maybe it was a Remender book, people are saying. Okay. All right, no guesses. No guesses until you see the box, okay? But here we go. It is just your standard FedEx box. This is the most common package you see on Unboxing Art Show Live. And this is also from someone we don't get art from a lot. Okay, and here come the guesses. Stegman, Darrington, Conley, Sherman, Harren, Klein, Conley, Bergara, Mooneyham, Craig, Rossmo, Mooneyham, Green, DWJ, Takara, Green, Harren, McNiven, Otley, Evely, Nick, Ian Bertram, Bergara, Vincent Valley with Sook. Vincent Valley, good job. This is a box from Ryan Sook, and this is actually the most recent one that came. And I'm so glad this came, because I've been really looking forward to this. Those of you who are big DC Tom King fans, even if you don't regularly follow Ryan's work, will know that he has been, the project he's been working on the last year or so has been Black Canary with Tom King, which has been received with great acclaim. This is the Black Canary story book, the character defining work by celebrated writer Tom King and the incredibly gifted and talented Ryan Sook. And I've been waiting to get this art. We've had a couple of issues, 1 and 2, all the art's gone from those. But Ryan lives in a really, really remote area, and it's not easy for him to ship the art. It's not like he can just drive 5 minutes to his post office or FedEx or whatever and get the art out. He actually has to make a real effort, and with his work schedule, he just hasn't been able to make it happen. But now he has, and we finally have gotten some more Black Canary art, which a lot of you have been asking me about, writing me about, and here you'll get to see it. I'm super excited about this. Wow, that's issue 3. The really nice note from Ryan on the cover, which we'll read in a second. Okay. Something else you hang on a second. This is really, really generous of Ryan. I will have to talk to him about this. He included a note on this is the cover for Black Canary Best of the Best #3, and he includes this post-it note, which is Felix, this cover is a donation for the Lou Family Fund auction. Love, Ryan. And I'm incredibly touched. Lou Family Fund is my charity that I started to help stage 4 patients, stage 4 colon cancer patients seek better care beyond standard of care, more aggressive, more proactive, and more novel treatment options. And I just got this in the mail as well. I think I was sitting here, so I'll share it with you. Lou Family Fund is administered by a charity called Powtown, and they created this booklet to send to me, and they also they're going to be sending out to various donors too, and just it's really part of their literature. Is Lou Family Fund, a collective expression of gratitude, personal reflections on the impact of the Second Opinion Project, which is our main initiative, and they just created this really nice book. Yeah, and in the back are just testimonials, people who've been helped by the Second Opinion Project, by Lou Family Fund. And yeah, I'm just, this is a really nice surprise to get. And we're continuing the work. We're continuing the work. You know, fundraising is a big part of it, and I'm incredibly grateful to Ryan for his generosity. Okay, but let's take a look at this issue. Have you read the story? And it's just complete. I think the last issue came out maybe last month. The framework is a fight in the ring between Black Canary and Shiva, and then they also tell a story during that fight, mostly told in flashback. Oh, and look who shows up here. Look who shows up here. Black Canary, and you have to have Batman. But here we go. Here's the fight in the ring. Black Canary versus Shiva. And Ryan's art is just so clean and crisp and precise. He's like an American Brian Boland that way. Just perfection. Not a drop of whiteout. Don't know how he does it. Freakish. Here we have in the flashback story, of course, Green Arrow. I love how Ryan draws Batman. DC should really put Ryan on something Batman. Mike says, do a powerbomb. Yeah, it is. Do a powerbomb would have looked very, very different drawn by Ryan, but he could have done it. Clearly, he can draw wrestling. He can depict wrestling in comics. Oversized issue. We're already on page 23, which is a good thing for you guys. Be a lot of chances at pages here. Ooh, full page splash. Kick ass. And yep, you got Shiva giving Canary the elbow. Canary responds with a sidekick to the face. And there you go. Ryan Sook, Black Canary. That's the best three. But that's not all. He also sent more. Including covers. Covers, guys. This is Battle Beast #1 from Skybound, an Image from Robert Kirkman and our own Ryan Ottley. Continuation of Invincible, an Invincible Comics spinoff, and now after the show, anything Invincible is just crazy, And what better time to release a new series? And sure enough, they sold 400,000 copies. And in typical Kirkman marketing genius fashion, they had the blind bags, which was hilarious and worked. I went to my shop pretty early on Wednesday, not right when they opened, but still pretty early. Meet up with a friend, and they only had 3 issues left. I mean, that's how fast they went. And my buddy got there before me, but he very graciously let me pick, and I took the 2 Ryan Ottley covers, so I got those. So thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. This is the Ryan Sook cover, which will be for the second printing, and that'll be coming out. Marcus Wade's hottest book of the week. Indeed it is. And here's another Battle Beast cover, and I'll try to raise it so you can kind of see, again, just the crazy Ryan Sook inking. Just crazy. And another Battle Beast cover. Yeah, they like Ryan over there. This is awesome. The Mummy. This must be for Skybound 2. Skybound's doing their Universal Monsters. It's got to be it. The Mummy. Oh, the Invisible Man. So cool. Not sure what this is, but it's a Ryan Sook cover, so it's cool. I'm guessing this might be, this is a Fortnite loading screen. So Ryan's done some of these for them before, and here's the latest one. JT says Fortnite aerial assault bomber. Thank you, JT. Here we got a Superman cover, Action Comics cover. Young Clark and Superman, Superboy and Superman. More Superboy, Smallville. Action Comics. Oh, this is really cool. He's doing it's like a new history of the DC universe. So just like a entire cast, characters. This landscape orientation with Wonder Woman up front. Yeah, sorry. Do we should we pull down the shades there because casting a shadow. Is that better? Yeah, try that one. No, anyway. Yeah, it's a little lag. Okay. And wow, this is a really great one too. So Black Canary, Best of the Best 3, Ryan Sook covers. Look for the covers in our upcoming all cover drop events. So next one's going to be San Diego Felix Con. The one after that, New York Felix Con. I'll probably split them up between the two. But you got to see him here first. All right, next box. Oh yeah, everyone, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Thank you. It helps with the algorithm or something. All right, another FedEx box, guys, and it's a brown one. When you see the white one, it usually means from the U.S. When you see the brown one, it usually means it's from somewhere else. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is from the U.S. Do not be fooled by the brown box. This is from the U.S. Okay. Here come the guesses. Sook, Stegman, Darrington, Sherman, Conley, DWJ, Harren, Max Machado. Boom. That's the fastest one yet. Nice. Max Machado, you got it. We got Bilquist, Bergara, Conley, Trad Moore, Takara, Green, Patera, Moore. A lot of people hoping for Trad. He's another one that's pretty rare. Cliff Chang, Otley, Nick, Huddleston, Rossmo, Love, Klein, Ali DJ, Foss, Stegman, Leslie Hung, Green, Craig, JL, DWJ Green. We only had one Harren guest. No, Jason Williams all the way down here also guessed Harren, but Max Machado, you were first. Is it Max Machado or Max Machado? Either way, Max, you were first. Good job. This is from James Harren. I said I was in Italy with Felipe, Nick, and James. Yet you only saw art that I brought back from Felipe and Nick. Nothing from James. That's because James had already sent it to me. He was waiting for me when I got back. this is a big pile, guys. There's a lot of James Harren art in here. A lot of James Harren art in here. He threw in some sketches, which I appreciate. I always use sketches for San Diego Felix Con. Oops, actually, let me make sure, be safe here, that don't have anything I'm not supposed to show. Okay, I'm pretty sure Ultra Mega 9 isn't out yet, so I'm not going to be able to show you all of this art, but I'll show you the early part of it, because I'm pretty sure the early part's going to be Ultra Mega 8, and that'll be okay. But first off, we have some other things to, before we get to the main event, the main course of Ultra Mega, we got some other miscellaneous art to show off, and, you know, when I say miscellaneous, just classics, they're bangers, but even these, like, just little sketches. These are always fun, and they're very, very affordable. We like making affordable art available, even art from just huge names like James Harren. Everyone has a chance at an original. And these are just cool, you know? And he signed them. Max Machado says, thank you. The Jeff Shaw page came in. Great. Hey, thank you, Max. Thanks for letting me know. He said, it sounds like Machado. Oh, I said Machado or Mojado, but it's Machado. Got it. Adil Alaman, more Ultra Mega, indeed. Max Machado, do not show 9 yet. I will try not to. It's his favorite comic. How much trouble do you get in if you show something too early? No, no, Pauline, just don't tell anyone. You know, what happens in the unboxing stays in the unboxing. Just let's all be discreet. And here we go, Spidey, Green Goblin. This is 9x12. I'm guessing this is a commission. This is a commission. Thank you to everyone for being very patient and waiting. But as you can see, it is always worth the wait with our guys. I mean, you know, when you have ultra talents, yes, you may have to wait, but you're going to get amazing commission. This is a very specific request, and you've seen this before that I've shared on social media. I added to the gallery. Probably have shown them on the unboxing. For a collector with a very unique commission theme, which is an old man and a squid. His grandfather was a seaman, and he just likes the imagery. Just see what artists can come up with, just with you know, those two words, old man and squid, and this is what James came up with, which is of course amazing. Jackson Pollock, how you doing? Did I give you a shout out earlier? Anyway, welcome. Here we got a Juggernaut. This is Jack Kirby, James Harren. James is a huge Jack Kirby fan. He likes inking over Harren just as an exercise, and here he also applied screen tone for fun. These he does just for fun, and a piece like this will be available at the sketch drop, the all sketch drop, either San Diego Felix Con, New York Felix Con. Godzilla versus the FF, which I guess was a tie-in. Cool. I mean, you know, James Harren drawing Godzilla. Pretty perfect. Here we have an 11x17. Spidey and Black Cat. This must be another commission. Wow. I'm not sure. Maybe this is a cover. He usually writes the name on the back of his for commission, so, and he hasn't. So maybe this is a cover. This, however, says Batman Superman cover for DC Comics. And this is gorgeous. And this is very James. You can't see, but James is ever a perfectionist. He's always tinkering with the art. And if you own any James Harren art, there's a real good chance that there's a paste up of something on your page. Or he slathered a bunch of paint over it and started again. But yeah, this is pretty standard for James. I mean, he reworked both Superman and Batman here, and I'm sure there's art under there, but there you go. Comic Book Yard says, I think that's my commission. He must have forgot. Ever hopeful, Comic Book Yard. Comic Book Yard, I hope that's true. I will confirm with James, and if it is your commission, I will reach out to you. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Comic Book Yard, I'm guessing that's not your name. You can go ahead and type in your name, let me know who you are, but I will confer with James. Don't you worry about that. Marcus Ray says, colored like Quietly. That's funny. I kind of had the same feeling. It's got an overall Quietly vibe. Like just this is inking. I mean, the hands are huge, a la James, but just the feeling, and yeah, the palette is very Quietly. Okay, anyway, Ultra Mega. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I mean, look at how much Ultra Mega is here. But we're only going to look at the first bit of it. Thank you everyone for understanding. Good news if you're watching. A lot of the Ultra Megas have sold complete, but number 8 will be broken up because it's not complete. I think James is keeping a page or two out of this thing. And so it is not complete. And so this will be broken up. It is pretty insane though to have a just a stack of art to flip through like this. Yeah, I love that. Time we got 7:52. I always try to keep these things to like an hour and a half. Let's see if I can manage. I'm taking a look at the rest of this stuff here. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit longer on this Ultra Mega. Actually, I'm gonna put my finger here so I don't cross any boundaries. Yep, monsters beating the shit out of each other. You gotta love it. I'm going a little further. Go because I want to see. Okay. That is it. That is it. Thank you, James. That's quite a package. This was a big one. This might have been the biggest package we've ever gotten from James. It's a lot of art. Hang on a second. I'm gonna turn on this. I'm gonna turn on this other light real quick. It's starting to get dark in here, guys. There you go. A little more light from the side. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 more packages to go. This one. No guessing until you see the package. You're disqualified if you guess before you see the package. This is a from UPS, and it's got that French there. This is from Canada. Let's tell you right now, we're gonna make this quick. This is from Canada, and this is not a big package. There's only a couple pieces of art in here because the guy who sent it to me told me. So we have Mayor. It's from Canada. Bergara, Sherman, Connolly, Green, Love, Sherman, Stegman, Darrington, Bergara, Nick, Craig, Green, O'Malley, Rossmo, Sebastian got it. Rossmo. I'm scanning down. Schizoid also got Rossmo, but Sebastian was first. On your screen, in your chat, the order may be different. Just trust me when I tell you that as the live streamers, we see this in correct order. And then when this live chat shows up on the replay, you'll see the exact order. So you may think you answered first. I'm telling you, it was Sebastian. Sebastian was first. So good job, Sebastian.
Congrats, Sebastian.
Brett Feschek also guessed Rossmo. That was good, but Sebastian was first. Then with a very late Rossmo. I think I already said Rossmo when you guessed that, but anyway. Let's open this puppy up.
Want to know what Riley's grade is?
Who wants to know what Riley's
I do.
That's between the teacher and the student, none of your business. Oh, you know what he used for wrapping? He's like this from his figure study class. Dang, I feel bad ripping it up, but oh well. And the other side too. Shit. Look, this side. It's art. Riley, don't wrap your freaking packages in art. All right. Yams. Let's take a look at this art in here. All right. Oh, cool. Sketches. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He did a short story, and he did it in this Frank Miller Sin City style. It was freaking fantastic. I love it. I wish he signed it, but still, always cool to get. Sketches. There's a Wonder Woman, and we have. This is Absolute Martian Manhunter, which is a new title in the Absolute universe, and it's been highly acclaimed, and it's a total trip, and I think Riley expresses that perfectly in his cover. We got a Catwoman cover, and there's a note here. There's a note here. Want me to read you the note? It says, "To Lambo, thanks for being so kind," from Riley.
Oh,
so this is a gift from Riley to Lambo.
Congrats,
if he's not watching the show, I could just cover that up and sell it. Right? Congratulations, congratulations, Lambo. Always well deserved. It's our boy Lambo. TMNT. Don't know if this is a cover or if it's something he did for fun. There you go. Here we go. Something's Killing the Children. Very popular book. A lot of our guys have done variants. This is supposed to be the latest one. Another Absolute Martian Manhunter. Wow, this is just great. I like this sort of reverse negative effect. DC. Whoa, we got the Flash. They all have the Superman emblem on the chest. This is for something called Hello Darkness. Cool. This is art from a young prodigy named Rossmo. Young up-and-coming artist showing a lot of promise, a lot of innate talent. And this is very impressive. As you can see, this is her drawing of a dog. Very good. You know, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's another drawing of a dog. Of course, I know it's a horse, Rosa. You did awesome. This is so good. This is so good. We got 2 drawings of horses. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna keep them both. That's awesome. Maybe I'll give one to Yams. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Riley apparently is the regular cover artist on Absolute Martian Manhunter, as he should be. These are great. This one says 4 Yams. This one says 4. So we got a 4 Lambo and we got a 4 Yams.
Sweet.
Well, where's the 4 Felix? Huh? So we got a couple pieces left. Do I get to pick? Guess that means I get to pick. This is Department of Truth. Another popular book. Another great cover. And this must be Sandman. Riley's Wesley Dodge Sandman mini was really well received. Very popular. Acclaimed. And this must be something to tie in with that. So yeah, this is actually a pretty decent amount of art. But Riley usually gets me a complete issue. But we've been seeing Dan in person. We just saw Dan in February. He handed over a bunch of Moon is Following Us art so Riley didn't have to send it. This is just a separate package. Thank you, Riley. Thank you. And thank you, Rosa.
Thank you, Riley and Rosa.
Young artist Rosa.
Yeah.
Future superstar Rosa. Thank you, guys. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hang on. I'm gonna just pick one out here. All right. This is just a box, and no clues. Good luck. Let's see. This might take a while, but we'll see. Darrington, Stegman, Conley, Bergara, Sherman, Pope, Conley, Green, Klein, Green, Conley, Mooneyham, Nick, O'Malley, McNiven, Foss, Pope, Hayden, Bilquist, Chang, Patara, Green, Otley, Hung, James Jean, DWJ, Nick Klein, Evely, Yuko. This might take a while. Huddleston, Takara, O'Malley, Sherman, O'Malley, Bertram, Sherman, Shimizu. You don't get to do 2 guesses in one comic book yard. Huddleston, Green, Yuko, Stegman, Howard, McNiven, Love, TWJ, Burnham, Stegman, Chan, like Jackie Chan, Stevens, Bilquist, Huddleston, Jean, Takara, Andrade, Pope, Moore. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Craig, Hung, Barry, I don't know who that is. Hewelton, don't know who that is. Gene, Pope, Hung, Love, Skroce, McNiven, Stegman, JP Mayer, Fleeks, Forster. Nice guess, kids, but no, not Tony Fleeks. Stevens, Shaw, Sebastian, a double winner. Woo! Sebastian, a double winner. He's going to have 2 shots at the lucky draw. I think doesn't it seem like deja vu? Very familiar. Like Sebastian has been a multiple time winner in previous unboxings. Anyway, good job, Sebastian.
Got to have some strategy there.
It's called process of elimination.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hang in there long enough and you'll get it. No one else gets shot. No one else gets shot. I'm scrolling down here.
Well,
no one else gets shot. So there will be no controversy for this one. Mike Sitchy said he works at the post office. Yeah, that could be it. I think Mike Sitchy might be onto something. You notice it's just Sebastian. He's not giving us his full name. Although that's more than comic book yard. And I will say, Dan Tancredi, full name, used to be the mysterious bootlegging is a habit. Now he has revealed himself to the world. No need to hide. No need to hide. It's okay to be a nerd now. It's okay to be a comic book art collector. Jeff Shaw. Jeff Shaw, who's working on, who is by the way, now a Marvel exclusive. Marvel exclusive. And he is a Stormbreaker, which is the designation they give their most promising artists, the ones that they have earmarked for superstardom. So congratulations to Jeff. There is a carve out in his exclusive to work on crossover if and when his co-creator Donnie Cates is up for it. We all wish Donnie the best. He's had not an easy last few years. I think this is pretty public. He had a car accident, and anyway, certainly wish the best for Donnie and hope he comes back and gives us the comics that we love so much. And Jeff is fully prepared to continue on with crossover, but until then, he is Marvel exclusive. And this is a commission. I know this is a commission because I've been talking to the commissioner about it. He's been very, very patient. And I said, it's coming, and it's going to be the next unboxing. And here it is, right on top. And it is, of course, Thanos. Jeff, one of Jeff's signature books is Thanos Wins, which was an arc in the Thanos comic, 6 issues, and hugely popular. Introduced, among others, Silver Surfer Black and Cosmic Ghost Rider. So who else better to ask to draw you a Thanos than Jeff Shaw? So Red Hulk cover, Red Hulk cover, Red Hulk cover. This is cool, man. Red Hulk cover. Doctor Strange. Yep, all Marvel. Incredible Hulk. This is just like the that new Captain America movie. This is a recreation of the poster in the scene. Brave New World. Vision and Scarlet Witch. Ultimates. And Wolverine. Very cool. So more Jeff Shaw covers coming your way. Okay, next, our second to last box would normally be like a big box for us, but not this time. This time we got the granddaddy of them all. But this is a FedEx box. I think this person just went to FedEx with their art and had them pack it up for them. I do not know if the art is this big or FedEx just went crazy, but here you go. Here come the guesses. Conley, DWJ, Darrington, Stevens, Pope, Green, Max Machado. Is that Max's second time? Yeah. Okay, so he said, you know what? I Green is a little tricky because it could be Sanford or Steven, but Sanford Green is spelled with an E at the end, and Stephen Green is just like your color green, and that's what Max Machado, I'll get it right. That's what he wrote, and we'll take it. Max Machado. So is he in there twice?
He's in there twice.
Oh, good for you, Max.
Nice work.
Good for you. You and Sebastian, two postal office workers. Yeah. Do you guys know each other? You guys have lunch together? All right, let's go. Dan Chancredi with the ever hopeful Trad Moore, because Dan is one of the lucky people who got on Trad's list, and one of the even luckier people that Trad finished the commission on, and we're just waiting to get it from Trad. And I'm going to save you the suspense. Dan T. There is no Trad Moore art coming up on this unboxing show. I'm sorry, but we will be getting the art from him. We will be getting the art from him soon. I promise you that. I promise you that, Dan T, and you will get your commission. I don't blame you for being like a kid on Christmas. I would be the exact same way. Okay. Let's take a look here. Oh, I take that back. This wasn't the second to last package. I got another pack. I got 2 wall powers after this. Holy crap. Okay.
Whoa.
Got 2 wall powers after this. All right.
Hold it.
Hang on, guys. Hang on. Okay, there's something I can't show you. There is something I cannot show you. I'm sorry. There is something I can't show you, but there's also things I can show you. So hang on tight. And what I can show you is the complete art, every page, for The Witcher #1, which has been our Steve-O's big project for the last year. He has been picked by the licensor as well as the licensee to bring The Witcher to comics with the writer Cy Spurrier, really excellent writer. Cy Spurrier's done work on Hellblazer. Most recently, he's collaborated with our own Matthias Bergara on 2 really beloved indie hits, Coda and Step by Bloody Step. He is now doing The Witcher with Stephen Green. And this is the first issue, which will be an upcoming drop pretty soon. I've been getting people asking about this. I want to get this out there. This is the cover. He drew this a little bigger, which is always nice. But that's a #1 cover, guys. I don't play this game. I know it's beloved. I did watch the Netflix show with Henry Cavill, at least the first season, which I liked a lot. I need to get back on that. His name is Gestalt, something like that. Or no. Anyway, I enjoyed the show. I'm not a gamer, so I couldn't tell you much about the game. I can tell you about Stephen Green's art. Another dude who can sling the ink. Very distinctive style. Such a talent. Got a full-page splash, and I'm guessing that's not a friend. It looks more like a foe. Of course, there has to be a scene in a tavern. I know that much just from watching the show. Yeah, Steve-O draws a handsome face. %100% penciled and inked by Steve-O. What time we got? 8:14. Okay. And at this an hour and 15 minutes, so we're getting there. But I wanna look at every page of this first. And that's it. That's it. The Witcher #1. Stephen Green. Be ready for this one, guys. This one's going to be coming up pretty fast. Let's see. We got any comments, Yams?
Just loving it.
Okay.
Cool stuff. Amazing.
See you in a month, and it may not make it to an unboxing. Yeah, that's right, Dan. It might not make it to an unboxing because Dan and I will both be at Heroes, where we are to be joined by Trad Moore. So it's very likely that Trad brings it with him to Heroes, and we'll give it to you there, Dan. Black Viper of Dorn is here. Hello, Black Viper of Dorn. Let's see, Spurrier writing Richard is good news. It is. He's a really good writer. I first discovered him on a book based on Garth Ennis's Crossed, and he did it online. It was a page was released weekly, and I got hooked on it. But that's when I first discovered Cy Spurrier, and I knew this guy was not your average writer. Wrote a really good story. And since then, the stuff he's been doing, Matthias especially, just fantastic. Gnome Polian, that's just a terrible name. Can you come up with a better name at least, when we can pronounce easier? Matthias and Spurrier also have a new comic together through Distillery. That's right, there is a new comic coming out from Distillery from that team, which is, feeling like an all-time team. Okay, Max Machado says Monday. No, not that soon. Not that soon. Ben with the random DWJ for not sure why, but okay. My machine this is from. Oh, I know who this is from. I know who this is from. And you guys have guessed this name. This is a big wall power box, and I think I know what's in here, and it may be something I can't show. I apologize. Well, you know what? I take that back. There's something I probably can't show, but there's something wall power I can show. So this is the first wall power. There you go. Let's go with the guesses. We have Stevens, Connolly, Pope. Nope. Sherman, Darrington, Sherman, Bergara, Love, Green, Nick. This one, Takuya Nobu, Skroce. He got it. Takuya, give it to Takuya.
Ooh, nice.
Takuya Nobu.
Congrats.
Are you? I presume you're Japanese. Takuya Nobu. That's your real name. That'd be cool. I don't take that for granted, because apparently there have been people who have assumed Japanese names who aren't Japanese, and I won't say anything beyond that. But maybe they're involved in comics somehow. But anyway, a lot of good guesses, and looks like that was the only Skroce. That was the only Skroce. Good job, Takuya Nobu. You want to read me the names of the correct guesses so far? Yams?
Correct names: Dan T, Vincent Valley.
Vincent Valley,
Machado,
Max Machado.
Sebastian, Max Machado.
Sebastian, Max Machado.
Nobu.
And
Takuya Nobu.
Okay, so Sebastian and Max Machado, they have the best shot right now. They have the best shot. This is packed. I have to say, this is packed really, this is really well constructed and put together packaging, but it's not easy to open. So thank you, Steve. I much prefer that it be packed well, even if it's hard to open, even if it increases the risk that something catastrophic happens, like I cut myself and bleed all over the earth. Although we are on episode 38, it hasn't happened yet, guys. How many of you, I don't know, are there any prop bets going on as to when that'll happen?
That's a morbid thought, but I bet there is a pool somewhere.
Yeah. Oh boy, this is crazy. I mean, you can't see it on camera. I'll keep talking, so it's not just dead air. But Yams will attest to how.
Scott Goodwin says episode 53.
What?
He says episode 53.
Who says that?
Scott Goodwin.
Scott Goodwin, okay.
We'll keep his name in mind.
So how would Pete Rose do it? Like, would he just bet on cutting himself every time? What's your thoughts, everyone? Pete Rose in the hall. Does he belong? Hey, this is a comic art show, Felix. Stop talking about sports. Holy, guys, this is, if there's a prop bet for like a package that takes the longest to open, this would be the one to win. I'll bet you this is the toughest one in all 38 episodes.
Sure.
Good Lord.
Gets it in a vault.
Okay, I'm actually pretty excited to open this up from Steve because he got a wall power commission. Our own Steve Skroce got a wall power commission, and I can't wait to see it. I've not. Sometimes the arts will send me like a text with a picture or something, so I get a little preview. I have not seen this. I have not seen it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. All right, we got through the tough part. You guys ever see videos on YouTube of sushi chefs like taking apart a giant tuna? This is what it felt like. I'm getting to the good part now though. Getting to the Toro.
The scales are off.
Auntie says, I gave up on LB when they went on strike in 1994. Wow, that's been a long boycott, Auntie, but props to you. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm really upset at what happened to the Oakland A's. I probably watch what I say. I guess people do watch this thing, but yeah, the owner sucks. I don't know what to say. And yep, not a very unhappy. Oakland A's fans these days. I think some of you have lived through it in Montreal. I feel for you guys. It's happening to us. And I hate to say it, everyone knows this is a bad deal, but all the other owners went along with it because it leaves that possibility for them to screw their towns too. So anyway, you want to be a real cynic, just follow sports these days, I guess. Okay. Any other comments you can read out to me? James, while I continue my struggle with this thing.
Well, Dan T said that the serrated knife is shown off at the side talk video after the Knicks win.
The what?
The serrated knife. Your curved serrated knife. I don't know if they're talking about yours or some special knife that is a must need.
These are going to be 11 by 17. I'm pretty sure these are going to be the commissions. So look at these.
Stacy DeLong says he's a long-suffering Angels fan.
Yeah, you know something though? Yes, it is ridiculous that you've had like, maybe the best player of all time and can't even sniff the playoffs. It's just absolute incompetence from your front office. However, I have no problems with Artie Moreno as your owner. I wish our owner was Artie Moreno. Your front office needs help though, that's for sure. Okay, cool. We have commissions. And this one's a fun one. The commissioner asked that because Steve was he and Jeff Darrow were the chief conceptual artists and designers on The Matrix. And Steve Skroce also did some Matrix comics. The commissioner asked, could you do a Matrix comic cover by Steve, and this is what he wanted. He wanted Agent Smith, and then you see Neo in the reflection of the glasses with the trade dress, Burly Man, which was the publisher. That's the Wachowski's comic book label. So yeah, cool. I'd say this fits the bill. This is exactly what the guy asked for. This is a cover, Steve Skroce cover. This must be another. This is Batman. Look at versus Hush, and a Transformers cover. Wow, this is the first Transformers cover we've had at this unboxing. We've had a lot of Transformers art come through, and Transformers are hot, hot, hot. Thanks to Energon, Skybound, and I will say thanks to DWJ Magic Touch. Transformers are crazy hot. And we have another Marvel cover featuring Wolverine, Cable, and Deadpool. Great stuff from Steve. Great stuff from Steve. Thank you, Steve. Now we have a wall power piece in here. God, I gotta open this thing up. But I think this will be cool and worth the wait. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Talk amongst yourselves. I go get through this. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm sorry. There's definitely something here I can't show, but there is something here I can show, which is this wall power X-Men commission, X-Men in the Danger Room. God, that is crazy. Love it. That is a wall power commission. Yeah, our guys do. You know, we kind of our thing, wall power, and I love it when everyone gets a chance to do one. And it's not just one wall power, but two. And this is Steve's Old Man and Squid.
Nice.
I mean, the detailing in this thing. This commissioner, very happy. He just got two incredible commissions in one unboxing show. Congratulations to this commissioner who is a great guy. He really is a great guy. And I'm super happy for him. How's that for wall power? One your standard orientation and this one horizontal landscape. Scott goes, the Old Man and Squid commissioner is my new hero. I mean, all right, so here's the deal with commissions. Like, we all know when we get commissions, it's not the same as published art. This is custom art for us. It was drawn for us. So it's very, you can't expect anyone else to care about it as much as you. Certainly when you have a very specific request like this, obviously X-Men in the Danger Room will appeal to pretty much every comic book fan. But Old Man and Squid, you're getting that for yourself. And, let's say you wanted to sell it. Well, you're not going to get as much as what you put into it. That's just common sense. But also what it says is you truly do love the art. That's the only reason you're getting the art is for the sake of the art. And something to be said for that too. I tip my cap to you, Old Man and Squid guy. I'm not going to go so far as Scott Goodwin and say you're my hero, but you're a pal. And with everything else, I definitely respect your taste overall. You got good taste. All right, this is the main event, the moment you have been waiting for, the big Mama Jama package, the bicycle box. Let's just call it the bicycle box. All right. I showed you that box already. You guys can commensurate. So I kicked the box over and it's like domino effect. It's that kind of show because so many big boxes. So the guests are starting. All right. Connolly, Pope, Bertram, Stevens, Black Viper Dorm. Black Viper got it. It shouldn't have taken that long. This is Chris Stevens. Mark B with Bertram. That was a good guess. Ron Lynn right on his tails with Chris Stevens. Machado with Nick. Marcus Way with Stevens. A lot of people getting Stevens. Paul Pake a little lower down, Stevens. Yes, this is Chris Stevens. This is 24 by 36. And I don't even know how I'm going to show it, but I'm going to start opening up this box. This box is bigger than that last wall power box, but this should not be as difficult to open. This should be a little more straightforward. So just give me a second. I'm going to start breaking down this tuna. We're going to get going.
Congrats, Black Viper of Dorn.
Yep, Black Viper Dorn, which I believe is a Game of Thrones reference, maybe? Anyway, Ron Lynn, you were very close. You were very close. But Black Viper Dorn was the one who got it. Holy crap. Okay, so in that box, Chris he got custom cut masonite. I think Marcus just got excited. This is probably the biggest masonite he's ever seen. Marcus, for those of you who don't know, has a masonite fetish.
Oh, he collects it, huh?
I don't know what I guess he collects it.
He's building a fort.
What he does with it afterwards is it's his business, but he's a masonite fetishist. And I've been saving the masonite for you, Marcus. You can come by and pick it up anytime. Those of you who don't know, Marcus and I actually live relatively close to each other. And I see Marcus pretty regularly, which most of you guys don't. I think Marcus, you have one chance to see Marcus, and that's at San Diego Comic Con. If you don't see him there, you don't ever get to see him. And I get to see Marcus all the time. Marcus, who has been on the Felix Comic Art podcast. Look it up. If you want to hear more from Marcus, it was a good chat. And check out Marcus's show and tell video, where he showed off a couple pieces that have been buried for 30 years. A couple of very, very significant pieces, and I'm very grateful to Marcus for sharing them with us on our original art show and tell series. Okay. Oh my God. It's huge. So the cleanup afterwards, guys, is a whole nother thing. Okay, this is not the commission. This was a test run. So Chris wanted to see what it would be like to work at this size. And before he started the commission, he drew this 24 by 36 Spider-Man. Look at this thing.
Wow.
I see it doesn't even fit I can't even fit the screen. Now, if you're at OAX, Chris showed this off there to a lot of oohs and ahs. I mean, once again, the previous OAX, the very first OAX, we had a regular wall power commission that Chris showed off, which was Spidey versus the Sinister Six, and I think if you ask people, that probably made the biggest impression. This time, Chris went double size, and he had to have this easel to show off this piece. But here you go, Spidey. Not sure what we're going to do with this yet. Might make it available at San Diego Felix Con. Not 100% sure, but this thing is giant. I mean, you want to talk about true wall power. This will take up your whole wall.
How am I going to scan it?
That's your problem. All right. And here is the commission. This is the commission. This is 24 by 36. You can't, I mean, you can't really, I'm not sure how much of this you can see. I'm trying to make sure you can see it all. It's a Wolverine Archangel, and it's from this Apocalypse storyline. So you got all this stuff going. I mean, it's what you can see here, and it's already insane. But there's, all these guys in the background. You got Cable, Gambit, Jean Grey, Beast. 24 by 36. I mean, look, that's my hand. That's my hand. This is crazy. So yeah, thanks for sticking around until the end. But you got to see not one, but two 24 by 36 monsters by our own Chris Stevens. And the funny thing is, I'm going to tell you something. Since there's like a story tonight, and the story is Old Man and Squid Commissioner. He had 2 Old Man and Squid commissions, and guess what? This is also his. If you look on my Chris Stevens gallery on my site, you'll see that Chris has done an Old Man and Squid commission before. That collector loved Chris's work so much in person. He wanted to go even bigger, because that was just regular wall power, 18 by 24. He wanted to go twice the size with his favorite comic from when he was a kid, this Apocalypse thing. And we did it. We did it. Buddy, if you are watching now or if you watch later, congratulations. It's going to be a hell of an art day when you get all this art. He lives in another state, and I'm honestly contemplating driving it out to him rather than shipping it to him. But very exciting, and super happy for him. And that's it for the art. That's it for the art. Scott Goodwin says, great story. Yeah, he's even more of a hero now, isn't he, Scott? Actually, after this, he might be my hero too. He might be my hero too. Okay, hang on a sec, fellas. Hang on a sec, because he might be my hero. We've got to get to the prize portion. And what are the prizes? Well, I should say, what is the prize? But what is the prize for the winner of the correct yes group? We're going to give you this. We're going to give you the Daniel Warren Johnson short stories original art catalog that we showed off first thing on this live stream. That this will be available when you buy the limited edition print, which is limited to 100, or you can win tonight. So, good luck. Marcus wishes, is the prize Masonite? It will be for you, Marcus. It will be for you. It'll be the prize. It'll be a birthday gift. It'll be Christmas gift. Yes, Masonite for Marcus. All right, come on over, Yams. Let's
So are we
let's end the suspense.
First, we're doing.
Don't you know? Yeah, why are you asking? How many times have we done this? Don't you know? Don't you know by now? All right, put it here. All right, these are the correct guessers. All right, and I'm just gonna. What am I gonna?
Click. Let's see here. All right, click.
Okay.
Spin.
So we have. So you can see we have Dan T. We got Vincent Valley, we got Max Machado, Sebastian, Max Machado, Takuya Nabuya, Nobu, and Black Pepper North. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah, you got I guess 1 in 8 chance, or 1 in 6 if you're Max or Sebastian. And here we go. Here we go. Who's gonna win this super cool manga-sized Daniel Warren Johnson original art catalog? It is Dan T.
Whoa,
Dan
congrats,
T.
Dan T.
You got a winner. Congratulations, Dan T. I'm so happy for you. Now let's you know what? I brought out 2 other catalogs. So
Okay.
let's just spin again. Let's spin again. This time it'll be for the Sanford Green Doom catalog, which is going to be a pretty big deal, I think, when this when we get a little more clarity on what these next few MCU movies are going to be. But it's a great comic on its own, no matter what. We've given away the Daniel Warren Johnson short stories original catalog to Dan T. Let's see. Maybe one of you guys will win the Sanford catalog, or maybe it'll be Dan T again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And this one goes to Takuya Nobu. Takuya, are you in Japan? Do I have to ship this overseas? It's really expensive. Congratulations, I guess. No, seriously, congrats, Takuya. It always happens. Last time I had to send something to frickin' Denmark. This time it's I guess it's just Japan. Takuya, you get the Sanford Green Doom #1 original art catalog. Make sure winners, even you, Dan T, write me so I have that in my email inbox. It's very helpful. And I'll get them out to you. And last but not least, the one that kicked it all off, Nick Dragata, Absolute Batman 1, original art catalog. That'll be the third one we give away. We're giving away 3 prizes tonight. 3 prizes. Let's go. This one goes to Sebastian. Yay,
Congrats,
Sebastian. So one of the people who won 2, got 2 guesses correct. Sorry, who's the other one?
Rob Machado. Sorry.
Max?
Max Machado.
Sorry, Max. But you know what, Max? You're gonna get another chance because I'm gonna give away another one of these Daniel Warren Johnson catalogs to people who made a comment in the chat, who participated in the chat. So everyone's got a chance at the Daniel Warren Johnson short stories original art catalog. And here we go. Timothy Guerrero, who actually asked about this, right? Timothy Guerrero, congratulations, nice. Timothy. Make sure you guys write me. Otherwise, that's it. What a show. Craziest art we've had in a long time. I mean, maybe this will be the craziest art we've ever shown, ever. So this is it. Maybe we call it a series.
Yeah.
No, we'll be back. We'll be back because San Diego Felix Con is in another month plus, and I'm probably going to do another one of these before then. But until then, thank you everyone for joining us. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of CAF Live. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you all soon.